To be honest, I've heard many people say if I had my life would be set. Do you really believe that? I don't. Here's a harsh stat, nearly 70 of big lottery win. Let's go bankrupt within 5 years. If you suddenly got million. Could you handle it? I had an uncle who got over 3 million. From demolition compensation. First 3 months, EW car, fancy dinners. Half a year later, his cousin asked him to invest in a restaurant. Lost 600,000. Relatives came asking for money. And other 300,000 gone. He got hooked on gambling. Lost over 100,000 in one night. Now, no money, car sold, deep in debt. Where did it go wrong? Gee, knowing how to make money doesn't mean you know how to manage it. Taxes, old classmates borrowing, your own men. DSET all tracks. I study Munger, Buffett, and Duan Yongping. How do they stay rich, not just rich for a while? You need 3 big shifts. First shift, learn to let thin. Go. Most people, when they get money, buy expensive stuff, invest. But top players do the opposite. Munger's inversion, want success, first study how to fail. Then avoid those dumb moves. To get rich, ask what would make me poor. Here's a poverty starter pack. First, borrow like crazy to buy stuff others in. VY but loses value fast. New luxury car, designer bag. Second, chase whatever's hot, never understand it. Research slows you down. Third, spend as much as you earn. Make 10 grand, spend 8. Make 100 grand. D, spend 95. Reverse this list and you've got a wealth guide. Make your own not-to-do list. Mine, if I don't understand it, don't touch. No leverage trading. No borrowing. G to save face. No favor-based projects. Never let spend. Ding outrun earning, second shift, the most expensive thing. G money buys isn't security. The meaning of money shifts. I used to think saving was for peace of mind. Then I realized that's just the base. The most expensive thing. G is freedom to choose. Security is like an airbag. Important but passive. Freedom of choice is the steering. G wheel plus fuel. Don't like the view, turn around. Want to pass, hit the gas. Security is passive defend. SE. Freedom is active attack. What I admire about Buffett isn't his wealth. He lives in Omaha, only works with people he likes. Any project he doesn't like, he passes. Why? His 10K always has fuel to say no. How do regular people get that freedom? 3 wallets. First, an emergency wallet 9 months. THS of no income. With it, you can say goodbye to a job you hate. Second, a healthy wallet clear high-interest debt. Online loans. The rust in your engine. Clear them. And you can walk away from toxic relationships. Third, a growth wallet don't rely only on your salary. Learn. Steady investing. Let interest, dividends, rent become an EW fuel. With these 3, you have the courage to flip the table when you need. Third shift, is your scorecard hung outside or kept inside? Now you've got the wheel and fuel. But where are you headed? Buffett asked, would you rather be the best partner in the world, but everyone thinks you're terrible? Or the worst partner, but everyone praises you? That question asks, is your life scorecard for others or for yourself? External scorecard people get happiness from envy. They buy a bag because everyone recognizes the logo. Internal scorecard people get happiness from feeling good inside. They buy to truly enjoy. They set goals to create. To experience. Money buys pleasure, not meaning. The second D half of life is about meaning. We all know this. So why can't we do it? Because the world is full of external scorecards. Social media sells anxiety. Ads define success. The internal scorecard speaks softly on ly when you're quiet. The external blasts 24. Build a man. Tell firewall. 3 steps. First, write down the 5 G's most important to you. Health, family, a creative work. Facing a tough choice, pull out that list. Doesn't match. Say no. Second, for any major decision, buying a house. Changing jobs, never decide on the spot. Wait 2 days. Let emotions settle. Those 48 hours filter out viruses disguised as opportune ideas. Third, set clear rules with friends and family. Talk about money up front, help in emergencies, not lazen. As we're set in I don't mind losing at maximum. Above that, no discussion. That protects relationships, you might thin. I don't have much money. Isn't this too early? Quite the opposite. When you have little money, that's when you most earn. A rich person's mindset. Munger said, the safest way to get what you want is to deserve it. Only when you deserve wealth can it truly belong to you. Alright, enough rambling. Which of these skewers tasted best? Tell me in the comment. P.S.